Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your March 2020 reading, okay? So Mercury is finally met its end of its retrograde. It's going to be going direct. I believe it starts today or tomorrow, but we're pretty much at the tail end of it. So things are going to start mellowing out and feeling less tense, I guess. Um, I feel some retrogrades are worse for some, not so bad for others. So now that we are here, we're in March, we are in our first week, or we're actually in our second week of March. We're still in Pisces season, so there is still much to be learned in regards to our inner knowing, in regards to our emotions, right? Learning to sit with our emotions instead of running from them and being compelled by them and making certain decisions solely based on our emotions. It's all about it's a lot of it's a bit of a learning. It's a time to learn of our inner sanctuary, you know. And Leo, during this time, because we have Pisces energy here in your reading, some of you all may have Pisces in your chart, okay? Some of you all are being heavily affected, or you have something to learn from the sign of Pisces, whether it's in your chart or not, okay? In the month of March, Leo, and this may be a little bit worrisome for some of you, and for others of you it may not be. This may be a time of happiness for some of you all, a time of peace, which is very important. I feel that for Leos, I'm a Leo sun, okay? So there are those of you who you have a hard time taking substantial time out of your busy schedule, or creating a window of time to take care of your health and take care of yourselves. Your health is very important, Leo. I call Leos the trailblazers of the zodiac, because you all take the lead, right? You guys are the initiators. Whether you're male or female, you have strong masculine energy. And there is a need in the month of March to really indulge in the feminine energies. Feminine and masculine energies they belong to all of us. Okay? We all, whether we resonate with one or the other, we have to understand that both of those energies belong to every living being on this planet. And it's our duty to care and cherish both. Okay? This is a time, Leo, where you need to take your time. Take your time. This is not the time to rush things. I believe the full moon in Virgo is here. I believe it's today. What is it that you want? What wishes do you want to be fulfilled in your life, Leo? Do you want to lead a group of people? Do you want to become a manager at your job? Do you want a promotion? Do you want to manifest your dream career? Do you want to go to school? Do you want to help the planet? Do you want to be a humanitarian? Do you want to become a chemist or a physicist or an aerospace engineer? What is it that you want to be for the long term? And when you ask for those things, what is the universe saying that you will, what are the prerequisites to accomplish those things, right? Good health. You want to be alive to, this is for those of you who really love life and you're adventurous and you want to live a healthy life and you want to see, you want to have children. Maybe that's a dream. Maybe you want to live long enough to have grandchildren or great grandchildren, right? Sorry guys, if you guys hear that buzzing sound, it's my refrigerator. But what is it that you want for the long term? For those of you who are thinking long term, for those of you who are thinking, well, I want to live a long life, I want to live a rich life, I want to travel, I want to meet new people, or if you're with a significant other, you want to get married and you want to have your own family and you want to travel with your family, or you want to travel with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever, right? You have to understand your body is a temple. I feel for a lot of you all, Leo, that the universe has given you longevity in this life. In this life, the universe has given you longevity, a long life for those of you. Because not for all of us, that may be a grim topic, but there are people who are put down here for a certain purpose. And once they fulfill that purpose, they're done. They're ready to move on to the next life, to the afterlife, right? So, but life and death is a part of our universal existence. So, I feel that the month of March is very key to that longevity of life. I feel that you really need to take the time out to rest, to stretch every morning, to maybe cut out eating certain foods, whether it be meat or dairy or gluten, whatever it is or carbs, whatever it is that you've decided to cut out, certain sugars, right? Or just sugar, artificial sweeteners, things like that. Okay? If you want to make a positive footprint, if you want to make your mark on this planet before you die, you want to live a healthy life in the process. It's very, very important that you understand that, Leo, okay? Because in March, things with the moon card here, things are going to be quiet. As Leos, Leos can be considered very extravagant. Some people say extra, we can be extra, but we can be in our own way. It depends on your personality and what extra means to you, right? But it's okay for things to be a little quiet. Because as Leos, things can be a little bit loud. People are expecting so much from you, right? Or maybe you expect so much from yourself and there's a need to just calm down and realize, hey, what have I accomplished so far? And when you need a break, right? You need a break. And the universe is offering you this, and the month of March is offering you this break. Does that mean that you're not, if for those of you who are looking for a job, does that mean that, because things are quiet, that you're not going to get any leads, or you're not going to get any phone calls for interviews, you're not going to get any messages about this job or this career, about going to school, whatever it is, whatever that you're waiting for? Does that mean that in the month of March you're not going to get anything? No. Things are happening. Things will happen. Okay? It's just that they're going to be stepping stones. You don't want to make decisions that are going to be too stressful and cause, in the month of March, it is not the time for you to make stressful decisions, okay? You put yourself first in the month of March, this month, okay? Mercury is now going direct, which means a lot of the unclear circumstances, the things that have occurred that have kind of have been mind-boggling, or just kind of caused you to feel stuck. Those energies are being lifted now, but at the same time, the waters are still pretty calm. Okay, because everything that you've dealt with, it's all coming full circle. Everything that you've learned within the past 3 weeks since February, it's all coming full circle. Okay? Whatever you learned during Pisces, look, you see how they have these two moons here? That's the World card, and you have the Moon card. The moon has something to do, the past moon, and it doesn't have to be the full moon or the new moon. It can be a certain moon phase, okay? Because we're now in the moon, the full moon in Virgo, I believe. So the moon in the moon phase in Leo, Cancer, Gemini, all of those moons could though whatever you have done or any affirmations you have made under any moon is coming full circle. And I feel like it has something to do with the last full moon. The last full moon or the last new moon, okay? So the moon is bringing something full circle, Leo, for you. And it's not necessarily causing things to be super fantastic and huge and loud. Things are quiet as we enter Taurus. We're going to be entering Taurus season in about a week or so. Okay? A week or more. So it's okay to take a nap. It's okay to maybe not engage in phone calls or engage in, doing a whole bunch of things out in public. And for those of you who really want to go outside, or maybe you don't have the money to go outside, or, you just don't have the means to, go out and do a whole bunch of things, it's probably because the universe is saying, this is not what you need to be doing right now. Save your money. Stay at home. Find activities to do at home. When you get home from work, take a bath, go for a walk, watch Netflix or Hulu, or, watch TV, watch a movie, take yourself out for a movie. But at the same time, it's like, it's okay to you have to stay your course though. Don't get sidetracked. Okay. Because in the month of March, it's all about your health. But when you go grocery shopping, find foods that you probably normally wouldn't eat because maybe you don't think it tastes good. There are a lot of recipes out there, Leo, that, may not involve meat, that may not involve carbs or gluten, that still taste good, right? So with the 7 of Wands here, this represents, I feel, Leo, you guys have been fighting off a lot. You've been fighting off a lot of energy, and it's not your time to do that. It's your time to just relax. Rebuild your energy, right? It's a time of rejuvenation. It's a time to just rest. Rest and relaxation. Take a break. Go on a vacation where you do nothing. You're away from work. You're away from whoever. If you want to maybe take some time apart from your significant other, for those of you who are maybe dating, or maybe you're married, but I feel like if you're dating and you decide, hey, I want to go for a few days to hang out with my friends or hang out by myself, and find some inspiration for next month or whatever, it's okay to have that conversation if your significant other is open to that. But I feel maybe you should go on a vacation with your significant other and where you guys just do nothing. You just enjoy each other's company. But I feel for the 7 of Wands here, you guys have been up against a lot of energies. It could be other people. It could be energies within yourself. It could be with a job. Leo, and with the Seven of Wands here as well, you've been forming your own path, whether you realize it or not. Just because things are not really popping off the way you want it to and the fireworks aren't, being let go, you're creating your own choices. You're creating your life's purpose. You're creating your own path. You're forging your own path. That path is not going to be easy to trod necessarily, things that we ask for, we have to understand what are we really asking for. If you're asking for independence, there may be some, being independent is not easy. Okay, you lose money, you lose jobs, trust me, I've been there, and you lose friends, or you have to let go of friends. You have to let go of certain people, that can't come with you on this journey. While you're on this journey, Leo, you have to understand that there are things that cannot go with you towards what you want. And that's okay, right? You rise above those thoughts. You rise above whatever people are saying, you should or shouldn't do. You rise above that and you forge your own path and you decide, okay, if these people are for me in this lifetime, or not in this lifetime, in this chapter of my life, then they'll come with me, they'll catch up. And the people who don't catch up, they just don't catch up, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. And what's interesting, I just realized this, Leo, I am a Leo myself, but this is for any Leo out there, sun, moon, rising, wherever Leo is in your chart. But we're ruled by the sun, right? So the moon coming out here, that's kind of opposite, right? But the moon and the sun work together in the sense that sometimes, there are certain parts of the world that need a break from the sun, right? Moon energy is very much important, but it exists. We see the moon because the sun is shining, right? Depending on the moon phase, but when you get a new moon, you don't even see the moon, but the moon is still there. The energy is still very potent. So those two energies are working. Like I said, the masculine and feminine energies, they're both working together. They need to come into balance, right? But there comes a time where the moon, you don't see the moon in the sky because there's a portion of the moon that the sun isn't shining on, right? And you don't see it. Does that mean that the moon is gone forever? No, it's still there. So it's also having faith that what is not physically here, whether you can see it, smell it, touch it, that does not mean that the energy is not there. So if there are some things, Leo, that you've been wanting to manifest and you've been waiting and things have just kind of come to a standstill or a halt, or you feel it's come to a halt or everything's just stopped, do not lose hope. Stand your ground. Stay on your path with the Seven of Wands here, or the Seven of Staves in this deck. Stay on your path because you're manifesting. Every day you wake up and you meditate, every day you wake up and you love yourself and you take care of your health, especially when it comes to your health, is key, Leo. It is key. And it doesn't have to just be what you're ingesting through orally. It's about what you put on your scalp, what you put on your hair, what you put on your skin, the type of makeup that you decide to put on your skin, right? Maybe looking for makeup that is that's cruelty free. Looking for products that are cruelty-free, not just things that you eat. Products that you have around your house that you may want to change it to being cruelty-free, right? Does that mean that eating meat is bad? No, okay? It does not. I don't believe, to be honest, I don't believe that eating meat is bad. I believe that the way we care for our animals is bad in this time, because you have animals that are carnivores. They're the most purest forms of nature, of life. Lions, tigers, bears, spiders, those are carnivores, so to speak, right? They eat other animals or other insects. Does that mean that they are impure? Absolutely not. Okay? The universe has created a certain prey and a certain or a certain predator, right? That's just how life is. You know, our bodies were, as human beings, some of our bodies were created to ingest and to digest meat, you know. And you have some cultures that were not really made, they don't really digest meat, they don't believe in eating meat. That's their choice, right? So there are many different ways that you can show that you love your planet, you know. So don't get caught up, you know, like, again, forge your own path. If you feel that eating less meat is best for you, so be it. If you feel like being vegan is best for you, go for it. If you feel like being vegetarian is best, go for it. If you feel like shaving your head is the best thing for you, if you feel like growing your hair out, wearing more makeup or less makeup, whatever you decide for yourselves. It doesn't mean that everybody else is, you know, doing a bad thing. It just means that your path as a Leo, it may be different from the next person, and that's okay, right? Because we have the Knight of Coins. It's that earthly energy. Again, stay your course, stay on your path. There's no need for you to do anything or to try to find a different, well, where can I go now, or what should I do next? There's nothing. Just stay on your path. That's it. You see how this knight is holding his coin? He holds on to that coin. He's trying to get that coin to a certain destination. He's not going to give that coin to anybody until he meets his destination. Don't give away your pride. Don't give away your manifestation power. Don't give way to negative thinking. Okay? Because we have the camel here. And again, this is all about keeping, you know, being healthy. It's all about conserving energy. Okay? You got the moon again, Leo. It's so funny. You have the moon in your reading again. So camels, they hold water. The desert doesn't have a surplus of water holes or wells and lakes, you know. You can go for miles and days without coming across water, right? So camels have been created to hold water. That way they don't really have to drink water. They have it within their system. Okay? And they know that they're going to be okay until the next time they come across some more water, right? You have to know, this is fire energy, Leo. This is your energy. So this video is starting to be a little bit long, but conserve the water so that you don't have to constantly keep looking for a well or looking for a lake or looking for resources. Your resources you already have. The resources, you have to understand, the resources you're looking for, you already have obtained those resources. Okay? You don't need to go looking for them. This is patience on a different level. This is understanding if weeks and months go by where you don't have what you're looking for, it hasn't manifested, you already know, okay, you know, I'm going to be taken care of. I know that I already have what I need. And so that way, when you come to the next watering hole, you come to the next lake or the next well, that fresh spring of water, you won't be left empty-handed. You won't be dry. You'll be full and rich, and the universe is just going to pour more into you, and you're just going to be even more rich as time goes by, right? Because again, you have Salu. This is the card of vitality, health, and energy. Again, conserving your energy so that you can have that more energy that's poured into you. You're ruled by the sun, Leo. There's so much more to go around, but as Leos, we can tend to get into the rut of giving way too much to where we don't have anything else to give. We're just giving out of an empty cup. And it seems that things are constantly being taken from us and we were always without, or we always end up feeling betrayed or left empty-handed or left out in the cold. Well, this time it's time to conserve as much energy as you can. So the next time you come across abundance, you will already have what you need. The universe is just going to give you, it's going to be a cherry on top, so to speak. Okay? So, much love and light to all of you guys, and I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey, Leo. All right, take care. Bye.